Hi, good morning, Grand Risings, and I want to welcome everyone back to my channel. I'm Kathleen Moran, or if I want to say it correctly, because I've been saying my last name wrong, not because I didn't know, but because most people don't understand. So, my last name is actually Moran, because my husband is Puerto Rican. But anyway, I want to say hello, and I hope today finds you well and in good spirits, and full of positive energy. Right now, I'm coming home or driving home from work. I work midnight, so that is why I'm up at the butt crack of dawn, as a really good friend of mine says. So, today, or right now, what I want to do is just tell you some things about positive energy. And not even really positive energy, but speaking the good over yourself, affirming positive things over yourself. And it's very easy to do. It really and truly is very easy to do. The only thing you have to say is, I am, and something positive. So, never say I want to be, or I will be, or I hope to be, or anything like that. Just I am. I am healthy. I am full of life. I am full of energy. I am full of wisdom. I am full of truth. I am full of knowledge. Things like that. I am beautiful. I am kind. I am full of peace. Everyone loves me. It just, whatever it is that you think of. Now, if you get my book on Amazon, Simply Magic, and type out Simply Magic and then written by or by Kathleen Harris, because I'm using my maiden name for my books. So it's Kathleen Harris, and of course Kathleen is spelled with a K. I have a little part of my book just on positive affirmations. I would just, read them to you, but I'm driving, so kind of dangerous. But you can use that to pull your power, to claim your power, to receive your power, to get it back, because a lot of people lose their power just by the words that come out of their mouth. So that's one thing. Another thing is this. Don't allow anyone to speak anything bad over you. Don't allow them to negatively speak things over you, over your children, over your house, over your family, over your finances, because words have power. You're using your words to create power for yourself. Other people can use their words to take power back from you. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure, if you hear someone saying anything or somebody gossiping, you know how people want to say, hey, so-and-so, Susie Q said this about you. Don't even let them get it out, because one, why do they feel that comfortable that they can say that to that person? Why do they feel comfortable enough to speak badly about you to that person that's supposed to be your friend, your family member, your associate, anything? Think about that, because that's the most important thing right there. But then two, why are you going to entertain it? So I always heard, and I was always told, it's not what a person calls you, it's what you answer to. So your spirit will answer to the negativity if you allow it to hear it and you feed it negativity. And people saying things to you and you're sitting there listening and it's negative and it's about you. You're feeding your spirit negativity. Come on now. So don't allow people to come to you with negativity, because my grandmother used to tell me, a dog that brings a bone will carry one. So whatever a person brings to you, they'll take it away. They'll take something back and take it to somebody else. Now, the third thing I wanted to discuss is journaling. These are just really quick little things. I'm going to have another one probably a little later, after I go to sleep. Eating good. Well, now I got a couple things to do today. Hope I can get some sleep before I have to go back to work. But journaling, because you really and truly need to journal. You need to journal the things that you do, not mundane things like, oh, I had to go to the bank and withdraw whatever, or I had to make a deposit, or I went to the bathroom, or whatever. It's just, those are the mundane things. I want you to start journaling your activities. So say you went to the park with your kids, like today, for example. Right now at 8:27 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, it is 65 degrees. Today I think we're supposed to get to 81 or 82. So today you plan on taking your kids, you have a day off, or you're like me, you work midnights or whatever. You plan on taking your kids to the park. You still want to give your kids a sense of normalcy during this time. So you're taking them to the park. They're going to enjoy themselves. They're going to play. You all are going to have fun. So that's what you do. Well, journal what you did with your kids. Journal going to the park. Today, the kids and I went to the park. And we took a hike, because you're going to start noticing the things that you're drawn to. A lot of people ask me, what gifts do they have? What can they do? Things like that. Now, I could just flat out tell you, hey, you're an empath. Hey, you're a healer. You're a seer. You're a reader. I could do that. But why should I give you the easy way out? That way, you're not looking and searching within yourself to see what it is that you are put here to do. Now, you might have an absolute job, but guess what? You might have something else that you need to do with it to complete someone else's life, to complete your gifts and your abilities. So, journal. Write down if a robin follows you, if a cardinal or a blue jay, depending on where you are in the world, where you are in the country, journal it. If there is a bunny rabbit, so say you live in a part of the country where you have woods behind your home, and you guys do hikes behind your home because you might not be able to get to a public park. So you're doing that, and a little bunny rabbit starts following you. Or a deer is off to the side, of course, meters away. Or, where I come from, yards away. But it's following you guys. Journal it. There's meaning in everything, especially when you're dealing with nature. There's meaning in everything. So you journal that, journal other things, okay? So you're driving, you gotta go to the store. You drive to the store. All while you're driving, an eagle is following your car. That's happened to me. My kids were young. My 18-year-old might have been 6 or 7. All of the boys were just like floored. They kept looking out the window. Every time we stopped, they're all up in my dashboard. Like, if you don't get back in your car seats and your booster seats and your seatbelts, I'm killing everybody. But like, they had never seen anything like that before. Say you are visiting someone and a whole bunch of butterflies are just drawn to you, or maybe dragonflies. Like, things land on you, like the pretty insects, but any kind of insect anyway, but they keep landing on you and they keep being drawn to you. Animals are drawn to you. Domesticated animals avoid you. Like, anything that is significant, anything that stands out, anything that's different than your norm, start documenting it every single day if you can. If you go to sleep at a certain time, now this is another journal. Journals are very important. You go to sleep at another time than what you normally go to sleep. Or, sorry, bumpy roads here where I stay. And going to sleep at 6 p.m. instead of 9 p.m. and you're asleep until 6 in the morning or 4 in the morning or what have you. Or say for the last 2 weeks you've been waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Journal it. And then journal what you dreamt about before you woke up. Journal your dreams. Get a dream journal. Journal your dreams. That way you can start seeing what your subconscious is trying to tell you. Because our subconscious will speak to us if we'll listen. And sometimes our ancestors will speak to us through our subconscious if we would just listen. So that's just a few things that you guys can start off with so that you can start seeing where your place is in the universe. Like I said, I have a lot of people that come to me and just ask me. You need to be able to find your own place and find out how to do it, because you might need to help your children. I can tell you, but then when your kids start realizing that they're a little different and in 5 years they want to know what they're supposed to be doing, maybe you can't get in contact with me. Maybe you've relocated, maybe something happens. Anything can happen. So you want to be able to know for yourself how to do it so you can help your babies, or even teach them. That way they can help someone else. So it's always a process, and it's better to do it yourself. Of course, you need to be taught, you need to learn, you need to be led, but nobody should be able to do it for you, as in, I'm just going to hold your hand and walk you through every single thing. No. You need to be able to do it and know, I'm going to lead you to the path and I'm going to walk beside you, but I'm not leading you. I might take a few steps back and, I'm following you to make sure you're on the right path, but I'm not going to do it for you, because then you'll never learn. And you won't take pride in what you were able to do. I learned that the hard way. But don't forget, positive affirmations. Don't let anybody say anything negative over you or your family. And journal. Well, that's it for now. I've been on for a while driving. So dangerous. Don't do what I'm doing. But I will be talking to you guys later. Blessings and light. Peace beyond understanding. Love you guys.